Hey there everyone, welcome to my channel yarn-addict, and today we're gonna finish off the next two blocks of alphabets, that's V and W. So this is the part 10 of my alphabet Afghan series, and after this I just have one more part in which we're gonna do the blocks for the alphabets X, Y and Z. Okay, and then the last part will be wherein I will show you how we stitch all of these blocks together to make our beautiful little Afghan. Okay, that sounds really exciting, right? So hit the subscribe button right now because there are a lot of crochet goodies coming your way right here on yarn-addict. I also wanted to let you guys know that the details of the material used for this pattern and the concept of this Afghan is covered in part 1 of this series, and the patterns for all of the alphabets are on my channel in a neatly organized playlist, so check it out and join me in making this fun Afghan. Okay, that was a lot of blabbering. Let's get to work and start with the pattern for the alphabet V. Alright, for the alphabet V, let's start with our slip knot, 14 chain stitches and 3 rows of single crochet in every stitch. That's gonna be your rows number 2, 3 and 4. Nothing different from what we have done for other blocks. So let's do this and I will show you what to do from row number 5 onwards. Okay, so this is how it looks when I'm at the end of row number 4, and just make sure that on each of the rows 2, 3 and 4 you've got 13 single crochets. Okay, for row number 5, chain 1, turn your work and let's start with 6 single crochets. After 6 single crochets, you need to do a bobble stitch, which is gonna be 5 double crochets done halfway in the same stitch. So let's do a bobble stitch after the 6 single crochets. I'm going a little faster in this video just because I think we've done this a lot of times in this series. So just check out part 1 of this series if you want to take a look at it being done in detail. After the bobble stitch, end this row with 6 more single crochets. Okay, chain 1, turn your work. For row number 6, just do a row of single crochet in every stitch, and you're gonna get 13 single crochets on row number 6. Okay, for row number 7, chain 1, turn your work and start with 5 single crochets. Followed by a bobble stitch. A single crochet after the bobble stitch, and put another bobble stitch in the very next stitch. To end this row, you'll be left with 5 single crochets. Do that and that'll be your row number 7. Chain 1, turn your work, and this would be a row of single crochet in every stitch. That's gonna be your row number 8. For row number 9, chain 1, turn your work, and row number 9 is gonna be exactly identical to the row number 7 that we just did. So essentially just repeat rows number 7 and 8 once again to make your row number 9 and 10, and that means row number 9 is gonna be 5 single crochet, 1 bobble stitch, 1 single crochet, 1 bobble stitch and 5 single crochets. Row number 10 is gonna be a row of single crochets, and you should get 13 single crochets on that row. So do that and we'll take it up from row number 11. Alright, for row number 11, chain 1, turn your work and start with 4 single crochets. Followed by a bobble stitch, Do 3 single crochets after that. A bobble stitch in the next. And you're gonna end this row with 4 single crochets just like you started. Chain 1, turn your work, do row number 12, which is gonna be a row of single crochet in every stitch. Okay. Chain 1, turn your work and repeat rows number 11 and 12 that you just did once again to make your rows number 13 and 14, which means that row 13 would be 4 single crochet, 1 bobble stitch, 3 single crochet, 1 bobble stitch and 4 single crochet. Row 14 being an even row is just gonna be a row of single crochet in every stitch. So let's do that. Okay, now for row number 15, chain 1, turn your work, start with 3 single crochets. Followed by a bobble stitch. Okay, and do 5 single crochets after that. Followed by a bobble stitch again. And end this row with 3 single crochets. Okay, chain 1, turn your work, do row number 16, which is gonna be a row of single crochet in every stitch. For row number 17, chain 1, turn your work and repeat the 2 rows that we just did, which was rows number 15 and 16 once again. That's gonna be your rows number 17 and 18, which means that for row number 17 you're gonna do 3 single crochet, 1 bobble stitch, 5 single crochet, 1 bobble stitch and 3 single crochet. Row number 18, as you know very well, is gonna be a row of single crochet in every stitch. So let's do that. Okay, for row number 19, chain 1, turn your work, start with 2 single crochets. Do a bobble stitch in the next stitch. Seven single crochets after that. One more bobble stitch in the next stitch. And end this row with 2 single crochet. Chain 1, turn your work, do row number 20, which is gonna be a row of single crochet in every stitch. Chain 1, turn your work. For row number 21, you're gonna repeat row number 19 that we just did, which was 2 single crochet, 1 bobble stitch, 7 single crochet, 1 bobble stitch and 2 single crochet. For row number 22, it's just gonna be a row of single crochet in every stitch. So let's repeat rows number 19 and 20 once again. Okay, for row number 23, chain 1, turn your work, start with 1 single crochet, followed by a bobble stitch, followed by 1 single crochet and another bobble stitch. And do 5 single crochets after the bobble stitch. A bobble stitch again. Single crochet and 1 more bobble stitch after that. And you're gonna end this row just like you started with 1 single crochet. Okay, chain 1, turn your work, and all that's remaining for this block is 3 rows of single crochet. That's gonna be your rows number 24, 25 and 26. I'm gonna do that off camera, and I'm also gonna do the border for this block, and I'll be back to show you how the finished block looks like. Alright guys, that's how the block for alphabet B looks, and I am so excited to get close to the finish line on this Afghan pattern. So let's keep the momentum on and go to the next alphabet, that's W. For this block as well, you know how we start always with a slip knot 14 chain stitches as your foundation chain, and rows 2, 3 and 4 as rows of single crochet in every stitch. So let me do that real quick, and I'm gonna show you what we need to do for the alphabet W from row number 5 onwards. Okay, once you're done with the 3 rows of single crochet, you'll be at the end of row number 4. So for row number 5, chain 1, turn your work, and let's start with 2 single crochets. The next one's gonna be a bobble stitch. Followed by 7 single crochets. The next one would be a bobble stitch. And let's end this row just like we started with 2 single crochets. Chain 1, turn your work, do row number 6, which is gonna be a row of single crochet in every stitch. Okay, chain 1, turn your work. For row number 7, start with 2 single crochets. Do a bobble stitch in the next stitch. Followed by 1 single crochet, a bobble next, we need 3 single crochets after this. And a bobble, single crochet and a bobble. End this row just like we started with 2 single crochets. chain 1, turn your work, do row number 8, which is gonna be a row of single crochet in every stitch. Chain 1, turn your work. For row number 9, start with 2 single crochets. Followed by a bobble. After that, we need 2 single crochets, a bobble stitch after that, a single crochet in the next, followed by a bobble, after that we need 2 single crochets and a bobble stitch. End this row just like we started with 2 single crochets. Chain 1, turn your work. Row number 10 is gonna be a row of single crochets and you should get 13 single crochets on that row. For row number 11, chain 1, turn your work and start with 2 single crochets. Followed by a bobble stitch. We need 3 single crochets after the bobble. A bobble stitch after the 3 single crochets. Followed by 3 more single crochets. 1 bobble stitch, and end this row just like we started with 2 single crochets. Chain 1, turn your work, do row number 12, which is a row of single crochet in every stitch. Chain 1, turn your work, and now we need to repeat rows number 11 and 12 2 more times, which means rows 13 and 15 are gonna be 2 single crochet, 1 bobble stitch, 3 single crochet, 1 bobble stitch, 3 single crochet, 1 bobble stitch, and 2 single crochets. And rows 14 and 16 are gonna be a row of single crochet in every stitch. So let me do that real quick and I'll show you what to do from row number 17 onwards. Okay, after repeating rows 11 and 12 2 more times, you'll be at the end of row number 16. For row number 17, chain 1, turn your work and start with 2 single crochets. followed by a bobble stitch, and then you need to do 7 single crochets, followed by a bobble, and the last thing on this row would be 2 single crochets. Okay, chain 1, turn your work to row number 18, which would be a row of single crochet in every stitch. Chain 1, turn your work for row number 19, and row number 19 and 21 is gonna be exactly similar to row number 17, which was 2 single crochet, 1 bobble stitch, 7 single crochet, 1 bobble stitch and 2 single crochet, and row number 20 and 22 is gonna be a row of single crochet in every stitch. So essentially just repeat rows number 17 and 18 a couple more times, and you're gonna be at the end of row number 22. Let me finish these 4 rows and I'll show you what to do for row number 23. Okay, for row number 23, chain 1, turn your work and start with 1 single crochet, just 1 in the beginning, and then do a bobble in the very next stitch, The next one's gonna be a single crochet, a bobble after that, and then we need 5 single crochets. Followed by a bobble stitch, a single crochet, and another bobble stitch. End this row just like we started with just a single crochet. Chain 1, turn your work. That was your row number 23, and all we need for this block is row number 24, 25 and 26, which are going to be rows of single crochet in every stitch. So let me do that, and I'm gonna do the border as well, and I'll be back real quick to show you how my final block looks. So that's it for today, guys, and we are an inch closer to the finish line. I'm working hard to publish the next part, which is gonna be the alphabets X, Y and Z. So make sure that you have hit the subscribe button and hang in there. I will see you very soon with the patterns for these 3 alphabets. Till then, take care and happy crocheting.